Hello Virgo, welcome back to your monthly Zodiac readings. I trust you guys are having a wonderful month so far. My apologies for not including you in the other videos, as somehow I overlooked your sign, but I don't know how that could have happened. It's the first time it's happened. So for that I have a special treat for you. So I hope you accept my apologies, and let's go on with the video. This Cancer moon has been very powerful this month, at least for me. I don't know how it's affecting each and every one of you. Wherever you have your Cancer in your chart is what has been highlighted this month for you. Another thing, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start with the major arcanas and looking at the major energies that you will be working through for the month of July. So without further ado, let's get to that. Keep in mind that this reading is for the sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign of those of the sign of Virgo. If you don't seem to be jiving with your sun sign, then go ahead and look for your moon sign or your rising sign as well. I do have a calculator down below in the more section. If you don't know what your rising sign is or your moon sign, you can figure out your chart there. High Priestess. When I started shuffling the deck, the High Priestess came out reversed, and now it's coming out again. So you're working with your intuition. You're learning to decipher your intuition from your ego. When it first came out reversed, I thought, let me stick it back in the deck and see if it comes back out. And now it's come out in the upright position. So for some of you, you could have your intuition blocked. You could be blocking your intuition. You could be listening to it and you're going, no, I don't want to go in that direction. No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm afraid. Some people through fear, others through being stubborn, are not listening to their intuitive guidance. And it's going to hurt you in the long run because you'll either have to backtrack or something will happen because of it. Sometimes we allow others to push our buttons or guide us when we should be guiding ourselves through our own intuitive guidance, because no one can actually live in our shoes. And sometimes we make mistakes when we listen to other people and allow them to be the ones that tell us what to do or to guide us. So during this month, you have to practice listening to your intuition. Some of the things that you do in your life also should be kept secret. This also represents secrets. It represents your book of life. It's not everything is supposed to be told. So if you have a lot of females in your life, or you have some people that you feel you cannot trust, then be careful what you tell them during this month. Keep some of your more private situations secret from your friends and even family for now. But remember, working with your intuition is going to be highlighted this month. Try to listen to it. Don't have it blocked. Try to follow the guidance that you're going to be receiving. Let me shuffle these decks. I've pulled out many decks, so I'm going to pull from several decks to find out what's happening for Virgo in the month of July. We already know that being guided is going to be something important, so there may be major decisions that are coming up in your life this month that you need to listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your daydreams. Pay attention when you're meditating and to the thoughts that may come in. Or try to spend some quiet time meditating. If there is a spiritual subject that you'd like to get to know more of, the High Priestess says, go ahead. Learn it, because later on you will put it into practice or you may use it. So, go for it. Look at the deck. We're going to look at the general energies for your sign. I'm going to remove this part is the middle part. Let's see what the general energies you will be working through this month are going to be. You're getting the Page of Gabriel, so movement perhaps. Some of you may be planning on moving. Some of you may be planning on going back to school. Some of you may have younger siblings, or you may have children that are going to bring you a message. There's going to be something that you don't really know about that will be revealed to you. This message is going to come in rather quickly, or there will be someone that rides into your life rather quickly and quite unexpectedly. So be aware that your life is about to take a forward movement. You're going to move very quickly from one stage to another. It's time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. So many things are going to happen at once, and something is going to change your life and move you forward. Now, this decision is going to be very difficult because you're also getting the Two of Swords. You're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to make a decision, and from what I can tell, a quick one, because this situation can ride in and out of your life very quickly, and you may miss a very big opportunity if you don't react quickly. But it seems that you're going to be holding back. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, finding a compromise. So finding a compromise to a solution that may happen very quickly, to something that you have to choose, might be the best way to go. If you overanalyze things sometimes too much, you end up missing out on the opportunity, and you don't want to do that. You're being told that you're ready to follow your passion. For some reason, you're blocking your intuitive guidance. You're holding back. You're not wanting to move forward. You're afraid. You're in fear that if you let something go, what's coming in the future that you cannot see yet may not be as lucrative or as stable or as grounding. So you're afraid to make that move. But I think that during this month you're going to be surprised, and things are going to move you forward. The universe is going to take over and go, here you go, give you that little shove, so that you do take that initial step, so that you just blindly go forward. You know, just take that leap. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So something is coming, and it's going to ride into your life. When it does happen, it'll come very fast, so it's going to catch you off guard. But then you have the Six of Gabriel, which is opportunities that are taken. It's triumph, it's movement forward. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move out on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotion. So you're being promoted, you're moving forward, you're changing somehow. Something is changing in your life. So this could be at work, this could be something at home life, maybe movement. Here you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So yes, there is a significant choice that's coming up, and the choice must be made from the heart. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So it may have to do with children, it may have to do with siblings or family members, a choice that you need to make, and you need to make it out of love for someone else, out of love for a cause, out of love for something that you really don't want to give up on. For Ariel, you will have enough finances to be able to make this move, or this change will bring about more stability when it comes to your finances. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend your money. So again, being resistant to change, hanging on to a way of life or a decision you need to let go sometimes so that you can move forward. You may find yourself in a better position if you just allow yourself to move forward. Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So hanging on, being steadfast, not following your intuition, it doesn't seem to serve you. So if you're feeling stuck, it's time to let go and allow God to move you forward, or the universe, your intuition, your higher self. It's time to change things, because there's something about the situation you're in at the moment that doesn't serve you anymore. So it's time to move forward. So the general energies around you this month are telling you that it's time to let go. It's time to make some changes in your overall outlook in life, the overall way that you live, where you work, what you're doing in your life. It's time to start looking and making some serious changes, because your intuition is trying to help you with that, but you seem to be blocking it, or you seem to be like not listening to it, or kind of setting it aside and then just continuing in your everyday 9 to 5 situation, which does not serve you anymore, because they're trying to reposition you in a better situation. Your guides are, your angels, your, I don't know, your angelic energy is trying to move you forward. Now let's see where you are in your romantic life, whether you are in a relationship or not. Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Oops, drop the card. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So if you're addicted to work, you're addicted to negative thought patterns, negative people, attachments to negative people or situations, maybe at work. These situations are going to end in your life because all of these changes that are coming in are going to reposition you in something totally different. So if you've been in a relationship that has been struggling, that has been a bit difficult, you're either going to step away from it or it's going to totally transform with all of the changes that are coming in. But the time where you felt betrayed, or where you feel like you can't take another betrayal, another story, another situation that just makes you feel worse, that time is going to end in your life. For some of you, if you are in a relationship, if you're lonely and you've been alone for a very long time, 10 years or more, because of the 10, this is a stage in your life that is ending. It's over. It's going to change for you. So you don't have to be alone anymore. You don't have to feel like you've been betrayed or that you betrayed yourself by the choices that you've made. And then you look back and you go, oh, I wish I hadn't done this. I wish I hadn't done that. Don't do that anymore. Because that time in your life is about to end. The things that you did, you had to do for a reason. And now you're going to see what they are because things are about to change for you. And here you have balance. So your life is beginning to balance out. Once you start following your intuition and you start changing some of the, just making small little changes could bring about huge outcomes. So it's time to balance. Your life is going to become more balanced. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So again, there's something that's going to change in your life, and waiting for the perfect time to do these things is now. Now is when the time is right. Now is when you'll have to find a compromise between the life that you have now and the one that's coming. The way that things are going to change. Because the Temperance card is all about moderation. It's all about compromise. It's all about balance. It's all about tempering your forward movement. So these things that are coming quickly. So it's telling you, don't lunge forward too fast to make these changes. Do it in a moderate way, in a balanced way, so that it doesn't throw you off balance. Okay, so the time of betrayal is over. The time of struggles, differences of opinion, arguments with your partner, if you are in a relationship, is over. Because balance is going to come due to these changes that are coming. If you are in a relationship, that is what's going down. If you are single, you're not going to be single for much longer, because this could be a fire sign that's coming into your life, namely a Sagittarius, because the balance card represents Sagittarians. This also represents your spirit guide. It represents something or someone that's watching over you. A very powerful energy or entity that is behind you, trying to guide you to bring more balance into your life and to change the way things have been happening in your life. The Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So you're going to have some nostalgic memories. Either someone from your past steps into your life, or you have been thinking about someone from the past. Sometimes that is not a very good situation to be in, to think about people or times that have vanished, people that have vanished from your life. Sometimes it's a good thing that they did, because you have grown from that experience. So in some cases, some of those people come back because there's unfinished business. So for some of you, there may be someone from your past that returns or resurfaces, so that you can talk to them, so that you can find out what exactly happened in the relationship, see how they're doing now. And that way, maybe you'll have that final attachment that just dissipates, you know. You won't be attached to that spirit or that soul anymore. You won't be there anymore for them. They won't be there for you anymore. You'll find out that they're getting married or that they've moved on with their life, and you disattach yourself from that soul so that you can move forward. And for some of you, you might be hooking up with someone from the past, someone that you already know. That's if you're single. If you are in a relationship, you could still have a soulmate that comes in from the past, maybe just to check up on you, see how you're doing. If you are single, there is a Knight of Cups that's coming into your life. So there could be someone that's a bit younger than you and a water sign at that, very romantic or very emotional, that wants to get to know you. Be sure that that's something that you want in your life at this time. Remember the balance card. Remember temperance. Take Baby steps when it comes to relationships. Get to know these people and make sure that it's something that you want. This person could be a soulmate that's coming from the past. Hence the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups together. So it could be someone you already know, someone very romantic, or just someone that comes from a past life. Falling in love or a wedding proposal. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. You could be invited to go out by someone that's a water sign. If you're single, remember the balance card, okay? The Empress. Your love life is going to be very abundant in the month of July. So you may have several suitors that come your way. So again, balance yourself. You could have air signs. You could have water signs. You could have fire signs. So that tells me that there's more than one. The Empress is number 3. So there could be up to 3 suitors that you may have at this time that are looking to go out with you. So make sure that you don't commit to anything too soon. If you are in a relationship, you could very well be getting pregnant this month. So be very careful if that's not something that you want. The Empress is all about pregnancy. It's all about abundance, being very abundant at this time. The harvest. It's time for harvest. You have planted your seeds, and now it's time to pick up the harvest of all of your hard work when it comes to relationships. So for you that are single, someone is coming your way. If you are in a relationship, this time of struggles and arguments is over because things are changing, and it could be a child that comes into your life. So keep that in mind too. You also have the Judgment card here, a renewal, a revisitation, a rebirth of something that happens in your life. So it could be a relationship from the past that does come back into your life for a new beginning, to start over again. Review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So whatever this is that's coming, it's going to change your life. You have several major arcana cards here that are showing. That tells me that by balancing your life, you could have a rebirth of some sort, something that comes back into your life. You can be very abundant with these new changes that are coming in. So whatever they are, don't dismiss them right away. Take time to think about them. Even if it does bring a little bit of stress in your life initially, because you're having to make a choice that you were not prepared to make. Let's see what the romance cards have for you guys. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Staying positive. Stay positive about your love life. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance that you want if you are in a relationship or not. It's safe for you to open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all, whether you're in a relationship or not. Give your relationship a chance. If you are in a relationship, work on your partnership. Work on those skills so that you can become closer to your partner. Sometimes work, family, differences of opinion can separate you. But it's time to give it a chance and work on your relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. Give your partner some gifts. Show them that you care. They're there for a reason. If they were to leave, will you miss them? Will you be heartbroken? So try to think on that end for a while and say, well, no, I don't want my partner to leave. I need to pay more attention to them. It is safe for you to love them. They're there for you. They're there to support you. You just need to notice. Sometimes we forget. We forget why they're there. We get caught up in life, and it hurts. For those of you that are single, you need to continue to call in your soulmate. Positive affirmations, prayers, visualizing being together with someone, sharing your time with someone so that the person does come in. Flirt. Get used to flirting with people, making eye contact, saying hi, talking to people that you don't know, opening up the energy to allow someone to come in. Sometimes we get so used to being alone and not really needing anyone else around that it's hard to open up. But go ahead and flirt so that you pull in that energy. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you may have children, and sometimes you have to spend time with them. More time than you'd like to sometimes. But that's the way that they are. Children do need us, and we do have them for a reason. But you also need to balance your life with the children and your partner so that your partner doesn't suffer because of the children and vice versa. If you're spending too much time with your partner, be sure to pay attention to your children. For some of you, children are coming into your life. So you're either hooking up with someone that already has children, or you're wanting children. You may become pregnant. Remember, we did get the Empress, and the High Priestess could symbolize someone that is going to be pregnant soon. And you're having children, and you have pet. You're going to have pets too. So pretty soon your life is going to change in a positive direction. Let's see what the magical mermaids have to say. Lots of pets in that card. So if you do have children, it's time to get them a pet. If you have pets, it's time to get them a children. So that they have entertainment. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. For those of you that are trying to attract a new relationship into your life, only positive thinking is what's going to bring a healthy partner into your life, a healthy relationship into your life. Watch your thoughts. Same thing applies for finances, house moves, becoming more committed in your relationship, more of a solid foundation. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Follow your intuition. Heaven is helping. Look at all the messages that you're going to be receiving really soon from other people, or listening. Sometimes people are talking, and they're talking about something that you have just been thinking about, and your answer comes through other people's conversation, or through messages that are being heard one way or the other. So pay attention. Divine magic. Extra magic energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles to happen in your life. I think you're going to have a really good month, Virgo. There's some things that are going to surprise you, truly. And I sure hope that they do, and I hope that you leave me a message underneath the video to let me know what those wonderful surprises were for you this month. Angel of expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly so other people can understand where you're coming from and what you want. If you are meeting someone new, you need to express your values. You need to express your boundaries so they don't get too close too quickly, because you don't want that. Or if you do, you need to let them know. You need to let them know what you want in a relationship, what you are looking for in a relationship. And vice versa, if you already are in a relationship, it's time for you to express yourself clearly to your partner so he knows or she knows how to approach you or what's going on in your life. You need to let them know how you feel. Angel of healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So for some of you that have been having some differences of opinion, or it's some issues that perhaps you're a little bit under the weather, the angels are there to help you. They felt your sadness. They listened to your prayers and your wishes and your desires that you want, the things that you ask of them, and they're there to assist you at this time. So thank them for their assistance and listen to them. Listen to the messages, because they are speaking to you through your intuition. That's what the High Priestess is telling me. Connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So this is one way that you can connect with your guides, with your angelic guides as well. That way, going outdoors, watching nature, listening to nature, spending time outside, grounding. And sometimes we get our ideas that way. We get our intuition, our intuitive thoughts, guidance through connecting with nature. It surely doesn't come when you're totally disconnected. So you need to connect with nature. Go out to the ocean, go to a pond, go to a lake, go to the woods, go to a park. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So for some of you, you have children, you have little boys, they're being protected, so don't be afraid. If you are separated from your spouse and your son is with them, don't be afraid. He's being watched over by the angels, and he's having fun. This could also represent grandchildren if you're worried about them. Don't worry, they're being watched over by the angels. Winter. The answer to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So if there's something that you're looking for or hoping for, by the winter you should have it in your life. So that's only a few months away by my clock. I don't know where you guys live, but that's the way it is here. Improve your diet and your life will also improve for some of you. Oh, there's flowers here, edible flowers. I've never even thought of that. I've never eaten a flower. Have you guys eaten a flower? I have had tea from some, but I don't know about eating. I guess that's what they're doing here. They're having tea. So drinking more tea, staying away from caffeine or foods that don't serve you anymore may help raise your vibrations, may help you with your intuition. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed your reading. I'm sorry that I forgot you, but this so far is the longest reading that I've done for the Zodiac. So you waited a day extra, but you got a little extra in there. Alright guys, know that I love you. If you would like a private reading with me, check the links below or write to me at raisatarot@gmail.com and we will schedule a reading. Bye for now. Till next month.